I think it's time. It's time to touch on the subject. I've been uploading a lot of UFC videos the past week, as we can see from every video that I've posted for this entire week. But I want to go back to the rant. The last rant I did was on Madden Pay to Win. That video did very, very well, and it was just basically me speaking my mind very, very aggressively towards the fact that EA and Madden YouTubers are both a fucking cancer in a community of a game that's also a cancer, which is Madden. I haven't uploaded a Madden 19 video. I have the game Cancer again. It's still pay to win. The game is decent. It's still pay to win, though. You can't play Ultimate Team. You got to stick to game modes. If you can't play every fucking hour of every fucking day, or you can't put thousands of dollars into the game, you're not good at Madden Ultimate Team. So go fuck yourself. So that was my last rant way back. That was Madden 16 days. This new rant, football in general, is still a football rant. You know what the rant is about? If you live in Canada, you're going to know what I'm talking about. If you watch the CFL, praise to the CFL. It's a fun league to watch. All Canadian teams. It's an enjoyment. But I don't know if it's the fact that we have the CFL, but we need a Canadian NFL team based out of Toronto. Every major league sport, baseball, hockey, basketball, they have a Canadian team. At least one to represent Canada. And then you go to the NFL. And then the closest thing we have to cheer for is the snowy Buffalo Bills. Now, don't get me wrong, the fan base in Buffalo is amazing. I've been to a Buffalo game, tailgates in Buffalo. Good on you guys. But we don't have a team in Canada. We don't have a team to represent the Great White North. Toronto Raptors, they're buzzing right now. Their ticket sales were at $250 million. Their revenue was $250 million US dollars. This is Statista, the statistics portal. Google statista.com. This is $250 million was the revenue of the Raptors. The comparison, the NBA finalist, Cleveland Cavaliers, $280 million revenue. 2016-17. Just to go up, that was the season that they made the finals with $30 million more. That's a Toronto-based franchise, but we're still watching because we're fans of Canadian sports. And we're fans of the Toronto Raptors because they represent the Great White North in a league where we don't got no Great White North teams. And this will work perfectly in the NFL, so I don't understand why they're not doing it in the NFL. Why? Give me one good reason why we can't have a football team based out of Toronto. Is it because we can't build a stadium, find an owner? What can't we do? Drake, put some money into it, Drake. Get us a team. An NFL team in Toronto. First quarterback we got in Toronto. That jersey's mine. Jersey's hung up right there. Or it's going to be hung up on that wall right there. You see that wall right there, Men in Black poster? Toronto quarterback. Who is it? What's the logo going to look like? You know how much fun we could have basing a team out of Toronto? No, we get the LA Chargers and we get the LA Rams. What the fuck? How can we get two LA teams and not one Canadian team? It's not that great of a market. Come on, man. We need a team in Toronto. Do we not agree? Does the Canadian population not agree with me? CFL, great and all, but we need a Canadian NFL team. We need to be represented in the National Football League, the biggest league in America. I want to bring that to Canada because we can put some money into it. We can get some revenue. The NBA, it's just proven to us, the NBA is big. The NBA is big in Canada. And we don't play much basketball. Now we do because of the Raptors. And if we start playing football, we're going to have more football athletes. Because the CFL's good and all, but these guys in the CFL, they're not that good. We got Johnny Manziel this year, was the biggest thing since fucking sliced bread in Hamilton Tiger Cats. We got Johnny Manziel and the Hamilton Tiger Cats. News on TSN, every board, everywhere you could look. It was almost as big as hockey. Johnny Manziel on the Hamilton Tiger Cats was almost as big as the Leafs season. And then he moves to Montreal. He's not doing great in Montreal. Everybody's loving that. It was a major talking point in Canada. You don't know how big a Canadian NFL team would be. Take the Raptors. Take the Raptors. Put them to the Raptors. They're perfect. You don't even need to double them. The Raptors are a big revenue market in the NBA. Why can't we get one in the NFL? Now, do you not agree? Could we not do like a little fantasy draft here? Give us some players. We could pick from the CFL All-Stars. We're probably not going to win more than 7 games with the best players in the CFL. Let's get Ricky Ray up in here. Let's get Ricky Ray, Johnny Manziel backing up. Get some receivers, Fan twos. Get some receivers, you know? from the CFL. We could make a team from the CFL, and then we got our team that we could cheer for. Like, it's crazy to me that we don't have one. And I don't. Have we ever had an NFL team in Canada? I don't think so. No, we haven't had an NFL team in Canada. Come on, man. What do you mean? We had the Leafs. The Leafs are massive. Toronto Maple Leafs. Drake. Get Drake. Raptors. Drake. You can't get into the NFL, man. Oh, man. It's crazy that we haven't gotten one yet. An NFL team in Toronto. Is it that hard? The Canadian NFL team. Come on. NFL. If you're watching this. LA Chargers. Toronto Chargers. Woo! Woo! Toronto Chargers. Perfect name. Perfect team. Get them out here. What are you doing? What are you doing in the LA Rams and LA Chargers? What the fuck? Nobody wants this. Nobody wants it. Then you got Oakland moving to Las Vegas. Don't even get me started. California's getting all the love. What are we getting? We get nothing. Canada as a whole country, we get nothing. We're down the border, man. Get us an NFL team in Canada. That's all I want to say. NFL team, Canada. Toronto Chargers. Fuck LA. Get them out of LA. Phillip Rivers jersey. I would have a Phillip Rivers jersey on my fucking wall right now, and I would be cheering for him day in, day out, never miss a game. That would be my team. Ticket fucking whatever the fuck the ticket things are called. Ticketmaster. Make me a fucking... What do they call? What do you call when you get tickets? When you get lots of tickets. Ticket something. Ticket. What are they fucking called? I don't know what they're called, but ticket something. I would be a ticket holder at the very first NFL game in Toronto because it would be the best thing ever. So let's do it. NFL, I'm calling you out. Get us a team in Toronto. Drake, get us a team in Toronto. Come on, please. That's all I'm asking. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been JFT from Initial Productions, whining and complaining about how I want an NFL team in Canada. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you're a Canadian like me, would you want to see an NFL team out of Toronto? Come on. I know you would. I know you would. They would play in Canada. They could go to Vancouver for a game, you know? We got places everywhere. It's cold down here, but it would be fun. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got to the end of the video, remember, subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you're thinking, what you want to see on the channel going forward. If you're watching in the day, have a great day. If you're watching at night, have a great night. And that's it for me. Peace out, guys.